Hey, it's Jay. Welcome to the channel. You know, sometimes when you go out to shoot in the morning, things do not work out as you expect. And that's what happened to me on this beautiful morning. Listen, if you like this video and you want to see more, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss future videos. Well, I made two mistakes this morning. First is I didn't check the details of my destination. I went into the city to photograph the Flatiron Building. Drove in, parked my car, got there. There was scaffolding on the Flatiron Building. So had to quickly think of plan B. I drove over to the East River, and instead I am going to photograph the Williamsburg Bridge. Second mistake, I brought the wrong camera. I stuck the wrong camera in my bag. Still fine, I've got my D750, not my D850. Don't have everything I need for it, but I'll certainly make do. All right, well, I got some nice clouds in the sky. They're not picking up a ton of color, but I am going to try a very long exposure just to capture some of the movement in the clouds. I'll probably put on my 10-stop ND filter, and that will allow me to slow the shutter speed really quite a bit. Go out to, I think, about 3 minutes at this point. So one of the things I forgot is a remote shutter release. I have my remote shutter release for my D850, but not my D750. So to do a long exposure and use bulb mode, I need to hold that shutter button down. Now, you can do that with the remote very easily. Without it, I got to keep my finger actually on the shutter release on the camera, which is not great. You don't want to touch the camera on a longer exposure, but I'm doing it, and and I hope it comes out okay. I moved up the river a little bit closer to the bridge. I'm using my wide angle lens so I get the whole bridge, and even though I'm pretty close, I'm using my 16 to 35 millimeter lens, and I'm all the way out to 16 millimeters. Getting a pretty sky behind it, getting decent shots. I moved down a little bit further, I should say up a little bit further, north on the East River, and I'm standing directly under the bridge. Turn around this way, so you get a very cool perspective from here. I wish I had a slightly wider lens, but 16 millimeters will do, and gets a pretty cool shots. Pretty deserted down here. Okay, so I didn't quite get what I intended, but I made an audible, and you know what? Seeing the sunrise over the East River in New York City, looking at the Williamsburg Bridge, not a bad way of spending the morning. Hey, if you like this video, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you can see more videos. Please, everybody, stay safe and healthy. Take care.